Okay, right, today is Thursday the 28th of May. It's well and truly into summer now, I suppose. Yeah, we're at Stanton Park. The time is just after 10 o'clock in the morning, a bit later than normal. We normally try and get out a little bit earlier than this. I've been fairly busy this morning. I had to go to Sainsbury's because I've been quite busy the past few days actually. Decided to lay off the video making for a few days, give myself a break, give you guys a break, and do other things. I've been busy, doing a bit of carving with my Dremel. Turned out kind of okay for my first few attempts, so I'm quite pleased with them. Going to pop down and see Dino hopefully sometime this morning. I think he said that he was going to be there today. I was going to do some carving with him and spend half a day with him carving, but I've got other things to do today which are probably more important. So work-wise, I kind of got myself a job at Sainsbury's, driving for them, delivering groceries to people's houses, and I think I've just gone and lost it this morning. They asked me a series of questions. Well, they wanted to see my driving licence, make sure that I was all legitimate. I've got no points on my licence now. I did have 3, but they've expired, so I've got a clean licence. And then they asked me the question, when was the last time I drove a 3.5 ton lorry, or van even. I said to them, well, it was a number of years ago I did that. Of course, then they put the information into a computer, and then they press the send button. It comes back as that I'm high risk, so, and they don't take on high risk apparently. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to see if there's some kind of a way where they can get me in as a driver, because I know the area extensively where I live. I talk to customers all the time, and polite and helpful, good driving skills, so the only reason why I think I'm going to be turned down for the job is because I've not driven a 3.5 ton van for the past 4 years. And I couldn't lie about it. I couldn't say, oh yeah, I drove one just a couple of years ago. That would have got me through the door. Sometimes in this life you've got to lie to get on, and I just wasn't prepared to do that. And just something in me was just, I couldn't lie. I couldn't say yes when the answer was no, because truth is so powerful, Truth is so powerful. And your conscience is something which is very powerful as well. Yeah. Anyway, so we're at Stanton this morning, having a lovely walk in the woods. Going to go and see Dino. Hello, doggy. Morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Lovely morning again, isn't it? Morning, Dino. Good morning.
This is my daughter.
Hello, how are you? All right?
Yes.
You good? Excellent. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Yeah, good. How are you?
Good. This is the only time I get to see her.
Oh, really?
Andy and his wife Sarah.
I did some dremeling. I tried to do a deer's head.
Oh, well done.
That's very good.
Ah,
That's
so you're into
fantastic.
the same thing.
And is that clear varnish?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at that owl.
That's a little that's a kestrel, that one. It's supposed to be.
Oh, brilliant. Well done.
I'm going to put little tea lamps in
Yeah.
the top.
Ah, nice.
That's supposed to be the owl.
No, but that's good. I like that. I like that
Been
you've
busy.
added a bit of detail to it.
Do you do all that at home?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he got me started. It's blame him for it.
That's very good. Actually,
There's a little squirrel
they
there.
look better on live than what they look on online, you know. They do, seriously.
What wood did you use?
Do you know what? I still don't know what that is. Do we? It might be elm. I think it's elm.
Looking at that, now that oh mind you, that could be the soaking of the...
Do you live nearby?
Yeah, we just live in Stratton.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's part of the,
By the
if that's not the oil
Oh, yes.
and it's the grain, then that looks like a witch elm
Yeah,
tree just behind you.
yeah,
there.
yeah. I think you're right,
But
Dino.
that's, I tell you what, that's, you know what's nice is that the varnish has highlighted the dark spots.
Yes.
But they
Very
got
good, seriously.
You like that,
Very,
do you?
very good,
Yeah.
very good.
The deer there. I kind of like that. I think that's quite nice.
Oh, we saw a
Fantastic.
man earlier. Who
there's
said
my little
he's been
kestrel
keeping an
there.
eye out on it for
I
14
thought I'd try and do a bird of prey.
Yeah.
You know.
because I saw some.
That's good,
They're
eh?
here.
Meow.
They're late, but they're here. But it didn't say where it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
What, the
So I
swans?
thought
the
maybe
ducklings.
here.
They had not hatched,
The
are they?
swans.
Yeah.
They still, there's
No.
14 eggs there.
Maybe it's cooked.
14.
You know,
Yeah.
you know where the swan's nest is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
did see
Yeah.
on Facebook somebody put on like changing faces of
Yeah.
Swindon. They're late, but they're here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I couldn't make out where it was.
Yeah.
I got pictures of the ducklings. So I thought, oh, I wonder if it's, one's here.
Yeah.
Could we couldn't find out, could we?
No, it's
The ones at Liddy have hatched. They've
How is it?
hatched.
Because that's what Ken was saying this morning. How long he said normally it is it 12
Oh,
weeks?
3. I thought. No, I don't know.
I forget what he
But
said
it's
at the
been
time,
3
but
weeks
he
so
said,
far, hasn't
yeah.
it? So they're over.
Yeah, morph a little bit. Do the base. I'll bring them out to dry out.
And the other
it's
one's
all the
dry.
same. Yeah, it's all which I've got it. I did mark this out to chop out the groove like that, but this has gone beyond it now.
That's really nice. It's too hard to chop out.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes
Get a Dremel.
then I think
Get a Dremel.
I'll just leave it the way
They're
it
nice.
is.
No, they're really good there. I'm happy just to make my little,
Yeah.
How old's
Oh,
your
but that's,
you
good.
candlesticks really.
Okay.
yeah, but that's good. If
Try and get to Oxford and try and flog a few.
I mean, they lost
Yeah.
their
There we go. Just a flying visit to see Dino today. I was going to stop off in there and do a bit of carving, but I've got one or two sort of things which I want to try and do today. Yeah, I find carving with the Dremel. I'm still waiting for a couple of little attachments so I can really rip through the wood. Because all I'm using at the moment is a drill. Basically, I'm just drilling it out with my Dremel. So I'm waiting for the right attachment where I can actually grind it out rather than drill it out. But I think it's done an okay kind of a job. For my first few attempts, I think I've done all right. Enjoy it. I just sit there in my back garden and just play around for a couple of hours with wood, really, and come up with some kind of a creation. Sometimes it starts out as something, like some sort of a bird, an owl. Then you make a mistake and then you turn the owl, you have to chop an ear off or something, and then the owl becomes a bird of prey. That's what it kind of works out at. It's you kind of come down here for the peace and the solitude and the tranquility this place has to offer, and all you hear is noise.
Sorry, she's a wimp.
Morning. Am I getting old and grumpy or something?
Sorry?
Am I getting old and grumpy? I was just saying to the camera, you come down here for a bit of peace, solitude, you know, relaxation. All we get like is lots of people and dogs and that and noise. Okay. Right. I don't know how clear it is down there. From here it looks like it's pretty alright, but it's probably not going to be. There's been a few dogs in this morning, I think, sort of churning it up, so I'll throw a camera in and just see what we get. Right, we're going to throw a camera in. I've not done it this week. I've done it for the past few days, so I'm going to see how we go today, I think. Right, going to put it down to around about maybe 6 feet or so, about there maybe. Yeah, I think that's about right. 7 feet maybe, 6.5 to 7 feet should do it. Let me just there we go. That's going to be somewhere. Well, we might be able to see the bottom. We might be able to see the bottom. Alright, we're going to line it up, crank it up nice and tight so it doesn't move on impact. Aim it up slightly, make sure that it's aimed at it. Oh, looks pretty good. Right, just got to do is take the camera out now and turn it on and put it back in again and throw it in the water and just see what we can get. Anyway, let's have a look, shall we? There we go. Alright. Just leave it in there filming for about 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We might see something, we might not. But it's just a real nice place to be. Anyway, whilst that's doing its thing, we sit down and we've got ourselves a drink and a few bags of crisps and one thing or another. I was actually really pleased that Dino thought that these were good. That's a little kestrel, that one. I thought I'd do a bird of prey. I thought I'd do woodland animals and woodland birds. So we've got ourselves a kestrel, an owl. That was my first attempt. That was the first one I did with a Dremel, which I think is pretty alright. Then what did I do after that? I think I did the owl first. Then I did like the little bird of prey, the little kestrel. Just sat on a post. Then I did a little squirrel. So it's a woodland animal. We see little squirrels. And then I thought I'd do a deer or a stag, which I think's kind of all right. Yeah, it's okay. I'm quite pleased with it. All I need to do now is get my Forstner bit, which hasn't arrived yet, and just do the top. That's what I need to do, and stick a tea light in it. Basically that's job done, and just maybe knock them out for a £5 each or something. I don't know. Yeah, it needs a bit more work just on the top and on the bottom, just sanding down and making good, really. Anyway, not much else to report really. I've just been busy doing that the past few days. I've not done many videos because it's just been very predictable really, my videos, and I like to kind of do different things, as it were, and what I was doing just wasn't much different. Right, someone just like thrown stuff down there, you know. It's why people do it? Why can't they just like take stuff home? It's so easy to do. Anyway, let's get the camera in, shall we? It's been down there for about 20 minutes, I think. 15, 20, 18, 20 minutes. We just wind it in and See if we can, well, see if we got a camera on the end for a start would be great. Just drag it in. Alright, okay. I think it might have been on the bottom for a while actually. Well, we got a camera there, that's always a good sign. It's still working and it's been in for 16 minutes.
Do you want to leave it in longer?
No, it's okay. I'll just want to get back and I've got a few things to sort out when I get back. So, be alright. To be fair, there's probably not an awful lot down there at the moment. I wouldn't have thought, you know, past half a dozen times all I've seen is green water and the odd kind of shadow of a fish swimming by. So it's just less to go through, that's all. Right, I've got my little work set up here. I've got my Dremel tools. I've got my Dremel. This is a 3000 series. Yeah, it's not a bad little machine, to be fair. I got my piece of wood and I'm just going to be drawing, cutting out one of the little faces on there. I think that's what I'll probably do. So I'm just going to do my little egg shape. Let's try a crayon. I think it might be a bit easier to see in the sunlight here. Yeah, popped in and saw Dino earlier. That was good. I like to spend a bit of time with Dino. He's a nice man. Gentleman. My friend Terry, Terry Bennett. Hi Terry, Sharon. Hope you're well. I think Terry went out there yesterday. Spent some time with Dino. It's a nice place to be, and he's a really, really nice man. So I'm just going to cut out with a Stanley knife. This is the only time I'm probably going to be using this, is just to cut out the actual shape, which I'm going to inset my my face into. So you got to be careful with these knives, you know, one slip and yeah, you can get yourself quite a nasty cut, so you got to be a bit careful.